And hello, everybody. It's been a while. We're not dead, even though we thought we were going to be. Kurt was down with his sickness, and then the next week I had a sickness. Thankfully, not the same ones. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. Plus, we had Thanksgiving in there, and oh, what else? Kids' birthdays, and Halloween was in there sometime, and some elections, and I can't remember what else, but it was all there. I hope you've all been doing well. We've missed you, and we hope you're in the chat. Anyways, Kurt should be along shortly. He's been having trouble with his computer. It sounded like somebody was trying to start up an old Mopar engine. I kept telling him about. He's like, I can't hear it. I'm like, well, I can. It sounded like a combination between starting an engine and a old ambulance siren. Except for not a person going. Ah, yeah. Let's see. The 1 week Kurt had COVID, and of course that doesn't make you want to do any shows. And then I ended up the next week having a really bad sinus infection. I could barely talk,
Hey,
and I felt like crap. I felt as bad as Kurt looked.
hey, you shut up.
Oh, hey, there's Kurt. Now he doesn't sound so
Hey,
bad. I don't hear the
yeah.
sirens anymore in the Mopar.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the show.
And
To be more specific, the stupid show. He's Dave. I'm Kurt. We're kind of stupid.
wow, that didn't take long. Like you've only missed like a minute and a half of the show,
Well, it's about freaking time, right?
right? And it actually sounds you sound decent now.
Good, good. Then maybe I'll just start. I just can't open up YouTube and be in the chat, but
That's
that's
okay.
all right.
That that's all right. You can do that part on your phone.
Yeah. I never thought of that.
See, I'm so smart. I'm the smartest
Well,
man alive.
is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay, great. Oh, hey. Is that what it is? What the fuck? How do I mute? What the
um,
fuck?
you turn the volume down on your phone on the
How
side.
do I mute? Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's
Wow,
funny
man.
because I even had it on Do Not Disturb, but I guess that doesn't matter.
You don't matter.
You don't matter. Anyways,
Yes.
kids, it's been a wild 2 weeks.
Yes, it has. I was telling them we was sick and there was Thanksgivings and birthdays and what other shit.
Had the gig.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, my son, he turned 29. My one son, not my
Oh,
other son.
Dano, that's right.
Yeah. And then I had one of my grandkids turn 9. And then tomorrow I got
Really?
my oldest granddaughter. She'll be, well, it's tomorrow the 30th? No, that's Thursday. Thursday,
Thursday's the
my oldest
30th, yeah.
granddaughter will be my oldest grandchild. She'll be 11. So
Phew, you're old as fuck, dude.
I am too. And I felt it today. I had my meds being delivered and she called and she says, it'll take me a few minutes to walk up to the door. I said, it'll take me a few minutes to walk to the door too.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
it did today. It hurt so much to walk. I could barely, like every step I took, I felt like a shot. And that was with both feet, man. And then like one of my meds wasn't in there, my Trulicity. So I called and I'm like, well, what's going on? She's like, oh yeah, the manufacturer's having trouble, so we're not sure when we're gonna get it. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
they
that's
did. They said the same thing about my Manjaro.
yeah, your whiskey and Manjaro.
Yeah, whiskey and Manjaro.
Yeah.
It's shut up.
So yeah, it's been a wild couple weeks, sicknesses and birthdays, and then I came down from my planet, and then my first job after that was I was doing radio over in Vietnam while was waiting to get my MD, and then I was telling jokes to my patient and wearing clown suits. And then I gave my patients a shot and woke them up all out of comas, but they all went back into their comas after a while. And then I just finished into psychiatry, and I worked with this kid who was really good at math, but had a lot of problems from when he was in foster care. So that's been my couple of weeks.
You know, that sounds amazingly similar to Robin Williams' career.
That's dead.
So it's he. Oh, too soon?
It's always too soon. That's depressing.
Well, I mean, oh, great. No, I don't want to do nothing.
I didn't today, man. I was like, oh shit, I hurt.
I've sat in my chair with my feet up all day. I got a sink full of dishes I got to get to tomorrow, and Chanel's coming to visit. She's gonna
That's
help
cool.
me. Gonna help me put up my tree.
Why?
Why not?
Why would you put up a tree?
Because it's Christmas time, dude.
So
look, I am surrounded by people who don't like Christmas. Okay. And this year I'm trying to get into the spirit. Just because you don't care for it,
I hate putting
doesn't
up
mean
trees.
you have to.
I hate putting up trees because after my brother left, my mom put that shit on me. And
okay. So yeah, that I guess that makes sense.
And my brother was a perfectionist. His trees looked like fucking. They were fucking.
Yeah.
They looked fucking phenomenal. He would spend. He would spend 3 or 4 days fucking putting it up and then tearing it all down and going again until it looked perfect. And I'm like, fuck. And my mom would go like, it doesn't look anything like Mike's trees. I'm like, fuck no, it don't, because I ain't spending 4 days doing it.
Yeah, you call Mike, tell him to come home to put up a tree.
I'll put a fucking half hour, maybe an hour into it, but I ain't putting no goddamn 4 days. I ain't even putting that shit anymore.
Oh, see, my tree is, you got to understand, my tree is only 2 feet tall and pre-lighted. So all I got to do is, there's like 6 or 7 ornaments that go on it. So
yeah, my mom.
It out of the...
my mom ended up doing that too, because nobody else was around to decorate her tree. So she got one of those.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm going to put mine in my bedroom window because it faces the street. And the big tree that Luke put up is in the dining room, and that window faces the neighbor's house. So nobody can see that tree. So I want them to be able to see a Christmas tree. So I'm gonna put it right here in my window so people can see it. And listen to Christmas music. See, I don't give for me, it's not about the gifts for Christmas. I don't give a fuck if I get anything or not, to be honest. If I want something that bad, I'll go buy it myself.
But yeah, for me, it's about the Reese's Christmas trees. Those are
we're still eating on the fucking Halloween pumpkins.
Oh man.
But yeah, so I mean, it's like listening to Christmas music and drinking hot cocoa, and it's like
Daniel's working retail, so he's got to listen to that shit while he's working.
Oh, where's he working?
Menards. He's working in Menards and also UPS.
Oh, because I saw his post about how's anybody supposed to live on these, part-time wages and hours getting cut, and I was like,
yeah, it's so stupid. They fucking hire more people in during the holiday, but they cut everybody's hours so they can hire more people in. It doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't, but that's retail. I remember back, let's see, Jonathan had to have been a baby when I was working at Target.
Mm-hmm.
I was working when they, do you remember Target in the mall when they had that little food area?
That's the only place I remember Target.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the only place there was a Target. But I mean,
Diana tried to tell me it was up there for a while after Farmer Jack closed. It was up there too, and I'm like, no, it was never there. The only place Target's ever been here is in the mall.
yeah, that was 3D
3D and Tradeway and
Tradeway. Yep.
Yankees, and there was another one too. Robert Hall. Robert Hall was in there too.
Do you want to know? Here's the great. You won't even believe me. Do you know who the regional manager was at that time for all the Target restaurants in Southeast Michigan?
No.
Billy Sims.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding, dude, because I went, the assistant manager spot opened up and I was going to apply for it.
I would have marked out like a motherfucker.
I did, dude. I'm like, he's like, hello, I'm Billy Sims. I said, I know who you are. I said, I watched you on TV enough. And he just started laughing. And then he politely told me that my resume was garbage and to make up a new one and get it to him and he'd consider it. And I said, okay. By the time I got a new resume done, he'd already hired somebody else. I said, well, fuck. But it was cool, dude. I was like, no way. I said, it's a coincidence, right? But no, he was built like Billy Sims. And I said, for those of you listening who don't know who that is, he was a spectacular running back in the 80s for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
When Gary Danielson was quarterback.
He wasn't quite a Barry Sanders, but
no, but he was good for that time.
Yeah. Who else was on the team at that time? God. Oh shit! That was between Melfar and Barry.
Melfar. Robert Porcher was on the team then.
Really? I thought he was a little bit after.
No, that he started. Well, you know what? Maybe you're right. Because Porsche's rookie season was 85. And Billy was already gone by then.
But yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Okay, so anyways, enough about all that horse shit. Hey Dave.
Yeah.
How was your 2 weeks?
I already went through it.
Oh.
Remember?
I thought maybe there was. Yeah, I thought maybe there was something else.
Kids' sicknesses, kids and sicknesses, and I got a computer that used to be my dad's. I kept trying to get over to my nieces to look at it before we brought it over here, but finally I'm like, fuck it, I'm never gonna get over there. So I'm like, just bring it over here. But it's actually pretty decent. So
nice.
I'm gonna try to get his I was thinking about. I know this is a dick move, but I can get on his Facebook on there, and so I was gonna memorialize it.
What thought you were gonna type? Just kidding.
I was gonna, yeah. Well, kind of that goes along. There was somebody that kind of ripped him off while he was sick, so I was gonna go into
Messenger.
Yeah, and say, "Hey, this is Ken from Beyond the Grave. You're a fucking dick. Where's my money?"
Oh no! And it's like, go ahead and block me. You don't think I can't see what you're doing?
I can see you from the great beyond. You're a fucking piece of shit.
I could just see your dad up there. It'd be like the whole Steve Martin shtick. It's like, I told
Diana and Katrina about that. They fucking busted up laughing.
Oh
like, yeah, I went to Turkey Day over at my sister's.
Ooh, yeah. Did you have good victuals?
Yeah, but I couldn't eat much, so because that publicity, I'm like, fuck, I can't win this year.
Yep, I had one plate.
That's
what I'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah. That's it. I'm like, oh, and then I didn't even make it to pie.
I didn't either.
I'm like, motherfuck.
I had either one of the dinners I was at, but we'll get into that.
But yeah, that shit was good. And Yeah, we actually did it at Diana's this time, and
Oh yeah.
so
Was the sad poet there?
yeah, yeah,
The poor me poet.
yeah.
Hmm,
He was
that's a shame.
tolerable. I mean, he still talked and never shut up, but I mean,
And I know that bothers you.
oh my god, because he has nothing to say.
Right. Those kind of people are the ones. It's like, for me, I think the verbiage you would use is I'm really not very good at suffering fools.
Yeah. Or he's just a fucktard, or
Or, yeah, right.
hey,
Sorry.
anybody in our chat? Hello, we're not ignoring you.
I can't see the chat. Let's see. Nope,
Nobody's in
nobody's
there.
in the chat. Nope, just me.
Nobody's
I
in
don't know if Chanel's listening. She had to go into work real early this morning. She got a new job, so
Oh,
she's
that's cool. I
yeah,
think maybe.
she's an assistant manager at Culver's.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hey, I'm telling you what, they're paying their assistants $18 an hour.
hey, that's what UPS is paying Dan for assistant driver. Like he's a driver's helper. And
Yeah,
so
he
he's
runs
getting
the
like
packages.
yeah, so he's getting like 18 and a half an hour. If they would have had the warehouse one come up when he applied, they pay 21, but uh
Is he working out of the Port Huron office?
yeah, well, you kind of meet the driver out on the road at a location and they pick you up from there, but yeah, cuz he
Oh,
was
okay.
picked up in St. Clair.
Oh, so he's got to drive to St. Clair.
That day he did.
Oh, that day. Okay, I
Yeah.
got you.
They
That's
they
cool.
message you in the morning and say, "Hey, can you meet a driver at this time?"
And you're like, for that kind of money, yeah, sure, I'm good.
Well, yeah, the problem is he when he filled it out, he told him he gets out of his other job at 11. So they always, "Can you meet a driver at 11?"
No, I can't get from Port Huron to St. Clair in 3 minutes.
Well, yeah, especially if you're his job at Menards, he's the overstock, so he puts everything up on the super high shelves. So he's stinky and sweaty when he gets done. He wants to come home and change his clothes.
Right,
And
right.
plus
No,
you
that
want to
makes
get in
sense.
warmer clothes when you're going to be out, in and out of a truck, compared to
Exactly.
working. So yeah, so they like the other day oh, okay, well, can you be there at 1? Oh yeah. So he was like he went and did that from like 1 till 6. He said he
No,
was
I mean,
tired the next day, but I'm like,
I
oh yeah.
bet.
I'm like, yeah,
I
them
bet.
fucking guys work hard.
Yep, because Brett used to work for FedEx,
Yeah.
but he didn't get
FedEx
a
is even
helper.
worse. FedEx is worse because
Yep.
you're, well, at least like when Sean did it, because he worked for, he was a contractor,
Mm-hmm.
so he owned his truck and his route.
Yep. And Brett worked for a contractor, the biggest
Right,
contractor that's here in Kokomo. So I mean, it's like he was, they didn't over the holidays, they didn't get a helper. He was doing all that shit himself.
right.
So, but okay, well, cool.
So yeah,
Is
that's
it
been my couple. Now you can talk now.
oh, can I?
Yeah, you have my permission.
You got your crossword puzzle out?
Well, I'll probably
Gonna,
interrupt you 52
gonna
times.
start
That's
gonna
what I
start
do anyway.
working on your gonna start working on your list 2 months from now.
Yeah, even though we don't even know what our list for this coming up week is yet.
I know. Let's see. So my 2 weeks has been, well, rather interesting. Okay, so we'll
Yeah.
start with 2 weeks ago. So we did the show Tuesday. Um, Wednesday I started not feeling real great.
We didn't do the show
Thir-
2 weeks ago because you were
oh,
sick.
so 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that Thursday, well, that Wednesday I wasn't feeling good. That Thursday, Luke went and got us a couple of COVID tests, and I came back positive, and so did he. But he didn't have half the bullshit I did, and I said, well, that's autoimmune for you. What are you going to do? But
Mhm.
so I was real sick, and then it was probably Wednesday or Thursday the following week when I started feeling okay, because I knew it's like, okay, I got to nip this shit in the bud because I got the gig on Saturday. So Friday night we practiced and everything sounded real good. Saturday we got to the bar. Um, we set up. We probably had, I don't know, it wasn't a big crowd. We probably had 20 or 30 people, but they were lively and they liked what we were putting down. And
Yeah,
let's
well,
see.
alcohol will do that.
Well, yeah, well, when we started, they were a pretty sober crowd, but then we had one table of ladies that were just they were twerking and dancing, and they were the highlight. And my buddy Cooper showed up. He's a buddy of Bob's, and him and I became pretty good friends. He was hammered, and he just kept making jokes and shit. So we were playing Simple Man, and he started headbanging. So I started playing the keyboards, like the piano part in Simple Man. I started just banging on the keys as hard as I could. I had my whole double stack just rocking. He was rolling, laughing. I was just like making the heavy metal face, but it was a good time. Um, Made $100. That was pretty good. And let's see. So then last last week, what did I do last week? Pretty much nothing until Thursday was Thanksgiving. We went to Chanel's,
Sweet.
and yeah, and we had a nice Thanksgiving there. I took green bean casserole,
Mhm. With dog
and
hair?
no, no, none of that fucking dog hair.
Yeah. Uh,
Sorry, Diana. Anyways, uh, so it was
uh,
great, but like you, the same thing happened to me. I could only eat one plate.
uh,
I didn't even have. Oh no, I lied. I did have dessert because Chanel made something special that I absolutely had to try.
uh, I,
She made blueberry upside down cake.
man, fucking my plate was consisted of 3 pieces of turkey, uh, a little bit of mashed potatoes and gravy with hot sauce, of course.
Of course,
Um, some broccoli and cheese, and a bit of stuffing, and that was it.
mine was 2 pieces of turkey, 2 pieces of ham, mashed potatoes and gravy, um, oyster dressing, which I absolutely loved, um, macaroni and cheese, and a dinner roll
Oh
and green
yeah,
bean
I had a
casserole.
jalapeno dinner roll too that Trina's man had made.
Oh yeah, were they good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So then I had and I had a piece of I waited for about an hour, and then I had a piece of that blueberry upside down cake and a small piece of key lime pie.
Hmm.
And then so that was awesome. I made a big plate to bring home, and that was Friday's dinner. And then Saturday, Luke and I did a dinner here. Some of the band members showed up, and Chanel and Herman showed up, and Luke's mom,
Hmm.
and Brett and Mindy,
Hmm.
and it was like the same thing, same deal. I had turkey, oyster dressing, mashed potatoes and gravy, green bean casserole, macaroni and cheese,
Hmm.
and a slice of Dutch apple pie.
Hmm.
It was real good.
I
And
to get some
then,
apple crisp.
damn, dude, I haven't had apple crisp in a
I
minute.
know, and you
I
fucking.
love apple
I
crisp.
always try to find it and shit in bakeries and shit, and nobody's
Oh
got
yeah,
it.
it's hard to find, dude. I should. I
You
mean,
know what
I
else I
that's
didn't find this year, and I would have fucking loved it is rhubarb uh, pie. or apple rhubarb pie or cherry rhubarb pie.
Ooh.
Any of that fucking
Yeah,
mixed rhubarb.
cherry rhubarb. That's fine. Dude, I haven't had rhubarb pie and
Oh my
I
god.
bet it's been at least 30 years.
Oh my god. I had some a couple years ago, but
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had rhubarb pie. Let's see. So then it was Saturday, so we practiced. Bob wasn't at practice. He's well, not to put too much of his business out there, but Bob's having some pretty serious medical issues right now, and I hope that everything works out for him.
yeah, get better,
Not
Bob.
Yeah, Bob's got the big C.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, so that's all I want to speak about on that. We just hope Bob gets better, and you know. But anyways, so then we practiced, and then
Drummond Bob,
uh,
right?
yep, Drummond Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bongo
it's
that's his name.
Bongo,
Bongo Bob.
Bongo Bob. That's what I'm gonna start calling him too, Bongo Bob. Let's see, and then today
Hmm.
I got a new Fire Stick.
Cool.
Yeah, it's one of the new 4K Fire Sticks.
Hmm.
I was like, oh, that's going to be a waste on my 1080p TV, but it's got way more memory and stuff,
Oh
and it's
yeah.
fast.
I got the Comcast Flex box, so I don't really have to worry about it. Like if it needs more memory, I just fucking get a new Flex box.
Yeah. Well, Luke got he got the Fire Cube,
Right.
and that thing it's quick and it's 4K, and on Luke's 4K TV, it looks really good.
And you can say Alexa.
Yes. Yep. His will do all that. Mine, you still have to press the button to do the voice commands, but I don't care. It's fine.
Alexa.
It's just on my 40-inch fucking Insignia 1080p TV. And it does
Alexa,
me just fine.
what's on my
Alexa,
testicles? And
Alexa,
she'll tell
can you
you.
show me? Can you show me your boobs?
You're wrong.
You know what she says? Well,
No.
at least Google says I'm not that kind of girl.
Damn. She told you. That's the story of your life.
Do you have that where you can say, "Hey Google"?
Yeah, on my phone.
Okay. All right. Well, then one of these days I want you to try this. Say, "Hey Google," when you hear the clip, then you go up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start.
Motherfucker, I ain't gonna remember all that.
It's the cheat code for
Mm.
it was a Nintendo cheat code. Anyways, I'll send it to you in a text, and then you just read it like that. And then because when I did it last time, it was like initiating launch sequence.
My Google say my memory's bad enough. Don't ask me to do all that bullshit.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, so that's been my 2 weeks. It's been I forgot to tell you, my legs and my foot are completely healed.
Sweet. So now you can fucking shower.
Yes, and I have.
You don't have to stink like a fucking stinky
Whore.
skunk.
Yeah, like a whore. But yeah, so it's
like the stinker.
So yes, I have been.
Oh my God! Remember the waiver?
Oh God, yes. How can I forget?
And his brother, the stinker.
Oh yeah.
My God.
Now let me tell you people something about Dave and the waiver. Okay. So Dave and I are working at Marengo's Appliance. And we're in the truck one day, and we're out by Dave's house. I think he would stop to get a pop or something. So, anyways, we're back out at 24th and Lapeer, and the waiver is on the corner. Now, why do we call him the waiver? Well, here it comes. So Dave toots the horn. We're at a stoplight. Dude sets everything down on the sidewalk, turns, and waves at us. Goes back, picks up all of his shit. Is that the end of it? No. Dave beeps the horn again. He sets all his shit down, turns around, waves at us, and goes back to pick
Oh,
his shit up
and
again.
he's got a big old grin on his face too, and the way he
Yeah.
waves is even funnier. I mean, the visual of his wave is fucking kind of the magic in the whole thing.
So Dave's laughing, and then he does, wait, 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 hits the horn again. This went on in this red light, this went on 8 times
And the dude would put down his shit.
every time and just start waving like a lunatic.
Oh fuck.
Oh my God. And I was like, can you just leave the poor man alone? Dave's got tears coming down his face, and he's like, no, I can't. He said,
His
where else are
impulse
we going to get
his impulse to wave was as bad as my impulse to honk
was
the
to
horn to
make
make
him
him
wave?
wave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, you're a horrible human being. You know that? You're just terrible. And I always wondered, it's like, I wonder if I went past him, like if I was walking, if I went beep beep, if he just turned and waved at me.
You buy one of those little fucking bike horns.
Auga. That'd be funny as shit. All right, well, it's 31's on the hour.
Oh my God, that's the first time you actually said that.
I know. Well, we've been busy talking. We had a lot of shit to get through.
I know. So that's everything?
That's everything, dude. Everything I have done in 2 weeks. I think that's a lot.
Wow.
Oh yeah. So December 9th, we got another gig coming up.
Yeah.
We're
Corporate gig.
playing. Yep, we're playing at the Merrill Brothers Christmas party, and that's where Luke and Brett both work. They drive truck there, hauling liquid shit to farmers.
Sweet. Yeah, I fucking so basically they come to your toilet because you do a lot of liquid shits.
I do a lot of liquid shits.
I know it.
You get older, that becomes a reality,
I
kids.
thought it was from the fucking Wagovia
No, it's
or
no.
Manjaro or whatever.
Yeah, no. Are you kidding? If I was to blame it on anything, I would probably say it's the metformin that fucks me up.
Now, for me, it really wasn't. Like, I didn't start getting the squirties a lot. I started taking that Trulicity.
Yeah, well, that's part of the weight loss is losing all the liquid and stuff on top of the water pill. Oh yeah, dude. Believe that, player. That shit. So I mean, it's like fuck it. It is what it is. I deal with the fucking diarrhea, and that's that. That's it, and that's all.
That's it, Mister.
Hell, are you watching anything good? That's what I forgot to ask you.
Oh fuck! Today I started watching this thing on HBO. You got Max, right?
Yep.
Telemarketers.
I saw the ad for that, and I thought, that's funny because when I was in high school, that's the job I had.
Well, that's kind of one of the dudes in here started as when he was in high school. He quit 9th grade and he was 14 and he's like, that's the only job I could get, but they would hire anybody in this place. And they were fucking, I don't know who he started out doing shit for, but they ended up doing all the FOP shit. But they found out, now they're going through and like all the scam part of it.
Yeah.
And
see, we were never privy to any of that other stuff. It was basically they only hired high school kids at this place that I worked.
Right.
They had the manager was an adult. The guy who did the day sales, like calling the businesses to put the ads in our books and stuff, he was an adult. The rest of us were in high school. It was, and I stayed on afterwards for a little while. I mean, it was okay money. It was easy money for me, because once I graduated high school, then I worked both shifts. I worked days selling ads to our programs, and then nights calling people to get money. Because I worked in that office, we did shows for the Port Huron Police Officers Association, the St. Clair County Deputy Sheriff's Association, the Fraternal Order of Police, the William E. Lewis Lodge 129 here in St. Clair County. And then for one summer, I think we did something for the Nora Grotto, which
Mm-hmm.
is, I don't know who they are. They're like, it was for the Canadian Nora Grotto
Okay.
at that. So it was weird because I was always calling Sarnia. It's like, hello, my name is Kurt, and I'm calling from the Nora Grotto of Sarnia. So I was trying to sound Canadian
You were calling from the,
from the Nora Grotto of Sarnia.
yeah. You weren't
Hey,
representing, you were calling from them.
yeah, that's right. That's
And
what
when
you
you
had
were
to
calling
say.
for the FOP, you were calling from the FOP?
I'm calling. I am calling on behalf of the Fraternal Order of Police.
Okay.
Yeah, I never said I was a representative. I'm calling on behalf. But
You were reading
anyway,
the
so
script anyways, you right. And now what was the company name you worked for?
it was oh God, what was it? It was Parthenon Enterprises,
Mhm.
and this guy was out of Farmington Hills.
Okay.
And then because they opened up, do you remember? Well, maybe not, but like when I had my blue Granada and I ran out of money, I had to go back to work. Well, I went to work back at the phone sales place, and that Don guy that owned Parthenon said, "Hey, I'm getting ready to open up a shop in Wyandotte, and I want you to go manage it." And I went, "Sure, okay, no problem." So I drove to Wyandotte every day and was there 12 hours a day. So, I mean, I made all right money. It's like I made an hourly plus I made commission on everything that everybody wrote. So it was okay. But then my car broke down and that was the end of that.
Damn.
Yeah. So story of my life. Yeah, but I'll have to look into that. It sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm on the third episode.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is that magical time in the show where Dave and I do the top 10 list.
10 of them.
Yeah, well, yeah, a whole time. I don't even have any honorable mentions.
You said, I said, hey Kurt, man, like when you were sick, I'm like, oh, so you got COVID so you could avoid doing your list. He's like, no, I have it done. I'm like, oh,
I
okay.
did have it done.
So then
And
I go
then,
the next week, I'm like, hey man, you got sick last week and now I'm sick, but you didn't have your list done anyway. And he's like, no, no, I had
yeah,
it done. And then
and then
fucking
I got a new phone.
this week he
And,
says, hey man, what was our list supposed to be?
yeah, I got a new phone and none of that shit transferred over.
Ah,
I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? None of
that's
it, man.
that's fucking
I lost,
hilarious.
I lost important phone numbers. I lost a lot of shit." And I was like, "Man," because I had all that stored in a note program, and the note program it switched over to the other phone, but everything that was in it didn't. So that was kind of a shit deal. But anyway.
So
Okay, so our top what?
okay,
So what?
so
Our
no,
top 10 list this week is our top 10 favorite 70s movies.
oh shit, I thought it was top 10 trips to the hospital.
Oh God.
Fuck.
I
Oh,
have
that
a
I got a call from a ride to the that's okay. Okay.
I
That's a
was like,
different thing.
damn, I don't think I could choose 10.
None of them
I've
were my
been I
favorite.
mean with all of my surgeries on my foot and fuck
Uh,
all that done. So all right, so number 1, let's see, you started last time, so I'll start this time. Number 1, Star Wars.
Okay, that's my number one.
All right, let me put an X next to that.
So my number one
Uh,
was Star Wars: A New Hope.
yep, that was yeah. All right, number 2, Smokey and the Bandit.
That was my number two.
Yay!
So number two was Smokey and the Bandit for me.
Oh, okay. Thanks for clarifying. Number 3, Jaws.
That wasn't my number 3.
Oh, is it on the list at all?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I remember when we went to see it. I went with my
Did you
mom.
go see it in the theater?
Yes, we went to the Marysville Theater.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And when we were in there, it was raining really hard outside. And the floor was lower than the ground there. And so
Oh
it flooded in
no.
the ground. And I'm like, motherfuck, this movie's got the best effects ever.
Of course you'd say something like that. Oh shit.
My
All
number
right,
3
so
was The Godfather.
wow, how the fuck did I miss that? I don't know. All right, number 4, Moonraker.
I don't have that.
Well, you're not a James Bond fan, so
I remember that fucking Jaws' teeth in that motherfucker.
fucking that's the whole reason why that's probably my favorite James Bond is because Jaws had such a big role in it, and I love Richard Kiel anyways. He was great in Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
And I'll see you in the parking lot. Okay,
My number
what was
4,
your
Godfather Part 2.
Okay. All right. Yeah, yeah. That was 79, so yeah, that makes the list. Number 5, Walking Tall.
No, not on my list.
Okay.
My number 5, Slapshot.
Oh my God, I was just thinking about watching that too.
That movie's fucking brilliant.
Wow, yeah, shit. All right, number 6, Convoy.
I knew you were gonna say that one, but I don't have that.
Hey, Chris Christopherson was amazing in that movie, and so was Ernest Borgnine as dirty Lyle.
My number 6, The Jerk.
Oh fuck! I love that. I was born a poor black child.
That whole fucking movie was
The
outrageous.
whole thing, yes. The new phone books are here. The new phone books are here.
He hates these cans.
This is my dog. I will name you Shithead. Okay, number 7, A Clockwork Orange.
No, I don't have that one.
Kubrick was, that movie was amazing.
My number 7,
hmm
Young Frankenstein.
It's pronounced Frankenstein.
It's
I just
pronounced
watched
Igor.
Igor. I just watched that last week. I think I watched it. I
Madeline
loved
Kahn
it.
was fucking awesome in that movie.
Oh, and Cloris Leachman was pretty good too.
Yeah, that whole fucking movie fucking had me dying.
Yeah. All right, number 8,
Mm-hmm.
The Pink Panther Strikes Again.
My number 8, and of course
Mhm.
you're gonna say, man, I forgot that one too.
What?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I did. I've come to save you from the peril. I don't want to be saved. I'm saving you. Oh, please, just a little peril. Let's see. Number 9, National Lampoon's Animal House.
I don't even have that.
Oh, that movie was amazing.
My number 9, Close Encounters.
Ooh.
Mostly because of the mashed potato scene.
This means something. I can feel it.
So I've always tried to do that with my mashed potatoes.
Okay, do you have any honorable mentions?
Yes, I got 2 of them.
Okay.
The Shining.
The Shining.
and Rocky.
Oh God, how did I forget Rocky? That movie was so epic.
That was.
Okay, now this one, I don't know if you'll remember this or not, but it was a big deal to me because my grandpa took me to the theater in Harbor Beach to go see it. It was actually the very first movie I ever saw in a movie theater.
Okay.
Ultraman.
I remember that fucking movie.
And I'm actually watching the animated series right now on Netflix, and it's really fucking good.
I loved watching that shit on TV too.
Ultraman was amazing.
Yeah. My
What was your
number
number
10,
10?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Jack Nicholson's, I'd say that was one of his top three performances.
Hells yeah.
Yeah, and number one would have been him being the Joker and Batman.
Hells.
Hells yes.
Maybe.
Okay, well, we had two, and I
Yeah.
think that the order is exactly that. Number
Yeah.
one is Star Wars, and
Yeah.
number two is Smokey and the Bandit.
Yep. Now we got to
That
figure
works.
out a next week's name for the
Yeah,
show and
I
a
already
top
told you
10.
what the name of the show is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You expect me to remember already?
I'll send it to you.
Fucking 5 days from now.
Motherfucker. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You think so, huh? Let's
Yeah.
see. Um, hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. There. I sent it to you.
Okay.
There. So now you can shut up with your paltry ass.
You shut up. So, what should we do a top 10 list on?
I came up with the name of the show. You figure out the top 10. I came up with this top 10. It's your turn.
Uh,
Top 10 favorite beverages, 1 through 10. Coffee.
okay. Okay. Top 10 devices that were predicted from sci fi, and it can be books, movies, or TV.
Top 10 products that were predicted by sci fi. Hmm. That's interesting. Let me go to my list and write that in there so I don't forget.
Like cell phones could have been from Star Trek.
Oh yeah, the tricorders.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, the
hang on.
communicators, not the tricorders, the communicators.
So products predicted by sci-fi. Not scoffy. All right, good. Now then I do a little research and yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing. That's a
You're
really
on
good one.
you're on one right now too. A tablet. Also from
Yeah,
Star Trek The Next Generation.
that is correct, sir.
Yeah.
Yep, that was all. I mean, it's like in self-driving cars and I mean, flying cars. That's going to happen soon, I think.
I could just say 10 predictions from of the
Star
future
Trek,
that didn't come to fruition would be like one flying cars.
right?
Uh,
Yep.
but that could have been a list, but yeah.
Like well, even so, like things that were modernized that made our lives supposedly easier. Okay, so now you've got like Google Nest where you can say, "Hey, I can't do it because my phone goes nuts when I say that." It's like, "Bling, what do you want?" But like we have in the house now, we have like smart light bulbs and we have a new smart thermometer or a thermostat.
Mhm.
So I can say, like I named my light bulb in here the Hulk. So I can say, "Hey Google, Hulk red." and now my light bulb has just gone red.
Okay.
So I hit it again and say Hulk
You should
soft white.
you should have named it Roxanne.
So I Hulk
Roxanne,
soft white.
you can turn on the red light. Roxanne.
Because
You
they
know,
say I did a little research on it, and
Roxanne.
Luke gave me one of these smart bulbs, and I'm connected into the Nest and everything, so I can control everything from my phone. The thermostat,
You
all
have
the lights
control.
that are I do. All the lights that are connected in the house, I have. It's so weird
Google
that
Nest.
all of these
Turn on
things.
Luke's light.
No, he's sleeping. He's got to get up for work at 4 a.m. I'm not doing that. What's wrong with you? I mean, I could.
Google Nest thermostat 87 degrees.
Oh my God, we die in here. See, I'm glad you don't have,
Mm.
because you'd be like, hey, Hulk flashing.
Google Nest
Flash.
Hulk green.
Yeah, Hulk flash red and blue. I'm like, oh fuck, the popo's here. I'd be just open my eyes like, who, what, where, why, when, who, what's going on?
Google Nest Hulk flash your nuts.
But
Damn.
no.
Damn.
So yeah, I mean, it's just. But if you even go back even further, go to the 80s. Clap on, clap off, the clapper.
Oh yeah.
That
I remember
that.
getting a shot for that.
No, sir. No, not the clap.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
saying
not shit. I don't even know why they named that shit the clap. It's not anything I want applause for.
no, it's definitely. I mean, you got to get a shot in your dick.
I don't want even anybody to even know I fucking had it, let alone applaud.
Right. Yay, good for you. You got an STD. Way to go, buddy.
Well, I guess you weren't lying about all those girls in the Niagara Falls area.
The greater Niagara Falls area. Thank you.
I brought back some proof from the.
Oh, yeah. What is it? My dick's in this baggie. It just fell off.
Oh, fudge.
Well, herpes simplex. What's next? You just put your dick in and it explodes.
Oh man.
That's
So
funny.
you said you was cold this morning because Luke turns
No,
down the temp. Oh,
no,
that
it
was.
was hot.
Oh, I thought you said he turns
My
down the temp when he leaves for work.
he no. When he gets up, well, he does, but when he gets up, he turns the heat up while he's shuffling around the house making his coffee and all that shit.
Okay.
And then he turns it down when he leaves. The problem is my room for some reason is ungodly hot. Like the rest of the house was set at 69 degrees. I woke up like, man, I'm sweating my balls off. What's the deal? So I checked my thermometer on my phone. It was 80 in my room. 80.
Damn.
So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. We're going to fix this. So I covered up my vent. Been nice and cool in here all day long.
Damn.
I guarantee I'm going to sleep better tonight.
I got my fan on. I got my fucking all that shit. So it fucking.
Oh yeah. I put my fan on low, but like the last couple of nights, it's been so hot in the room. I put it on high, and it's like, man, it's just pushing hot air around.
Oh, I got one of those fucking big old industrial type motherfuckers, man.
Oh, the one that makes your back hair billow.
God damn it, pushes it, like makes my covers fly up and shit.
Damn. Holy shit.
I have to fucking be laying on my covers have my covers under me.
You got clothespins. You got clothespins on every corner. That's fucking crazy.
And when I take the cover off, man, I fucking like instantly fucking got icicles from that son of a bitch.
Sir, you have an industrial air mover. You don't have a fan. We used to use those down in Florida to dry out homes.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've never had a problem with a wet floor, so.
You think? Golly, it's like, man, I tell you, I hang my laundry in here and it'll be dry in 2 hours.
I sometimes think about that, like, oh man, I don't want to run the dryer and shit and make it fucking hot in here. I'm just gonna put it in front of the fan.
I mean, when I've run out of options, guess what? I've done that. I'm broke, didn't have a washer or dryer, didn't have no money to go to the laundromat. So Kurt
Um,
was washing his shit in the tub and hanging it up to dry in front of the fan. Bet. The struggle is real.
I
Let me
remember
tell
doing
you.
that when I lived in that apartment. I'd fucking hang
On
this shit in the
which one?
bathroom.
On Military Street?
Yeah, I fucking wash shit in the sink and then fucking just hang it up. Fucking
Oh,
yep.
yeah. Yep, I've done it. Believe that. I remember when you were living on Oak Street.
Oh yeah, fucking Danny
That's when
was
you're,
like kindergarten at that time.
yeah, you were working at the foundry.
Yeah, Waltech. Yeah.
Yep. That dirty, hot ass fucking place.
Oh, factory work is fucked up.
Yeah,
But
especially
it's the only
working
way
at
it's the only way to really make money in this area. So
yeah, that's true. I worked at Lakeport Plastics for crying out loud. It's just I'm not a factory rat.
yeah.
It's never been my thing. Like for me, it was like, let's see, factory or cooking. You know what? I think I'd rather cook because you could get a cooking job anywhere in that town.
Yep.
I was living proof of that. I worked everywhere in that town, all the way up on the north end at the Italian Villa, all the way into Marysville when that place was Ciro's.
Yeah, what the fuck is it now? It just stopped being Ciro's a couple years ago.
Yeah. What was it before that?
Oh fuck.
I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but it was another Greek place before Ciro's. And I almost had a job at the Four Star, or as my mom affectionately calls it, the Foreskin. Oh man, yeah, I've cooked all over that town. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bouncer at a bar. Um, I drove dispatch trucks, drove truck. Man, I've done a little bit of everything, I guess. Delivered appliances.
Did
That
a
was the best, though.
little bit of math, a little bit of
Yep.
heroin.
Did a little dance, made a little love,
Got
got
down
down
tonight.
that night.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. So, well, it's getting on to be that time, Dave.
Yeah, I suppose. Is your list done yet?
You know what? Go fuck yourself with a rusty trombone, okay?
No, you got to
You're
research.
like, oh, my list is done and next week's list is done too. What's wrong with you?
You got to actually research yours because you're not a big CFE guy.
No, and you're like, and I've already done my Sudoku puzzle. Hell, I did it backwards. It's more challenging that way.
No, I think I'm actually gonna, when I get out of here, go fucking like get a fresh cup of coffee, watch the rest of a video that I was watching, and then probably fucking head out for the night. Lay down.
Yeah, I gotta make my flavored water. I might get.
I can't wait till Friday. Friday
Friday?
get paid.
Oh, I got paid. What's today? 28th. I got paid yesterday.
Then I can get some fucking, because I'm out of soda.
Oh yeah.
I'm fucking.
Yeah, I got paid yesterday, but
on food.
I'm pretty much broke now. You know how it goes. Fucking pay bills and shit.
Oh yeah, they fucking like I'll get a little bit of food, and some of the basic shit we need for the house, and then everything else is on bills. So
yeah,
I'll be broke by the 6th.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I keep a little money back, just like, I don't know, I keep like $20 back just in case of an emergency. But for the
Uh,
most part, man, I get paid on the 26th or the 27th, and within that day, it's pretty much gone.
yeah, not this past couple months. It's fucking like every fucking penny seems to be gone.
Yep. That's, but I mean, I'm paying Luke off for my car, which I still don't have.
Ain't that a
Um,
bitch?
well, I mean, you can't beat free labor. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
He gets to it when he can, and he's not charging me for it, so I can't bitch.
Well, you
I
can to
just,
yourself, but you
well, yeah,
shouldn't
and I
bitch to
do.
him.
No, I
Man,
don't.
I wish I
I
had my
just,
car. Yeah,
well,
that's the one
I
thing.
mean,
That's the one thing about sucking. Like, I'm stuck here, like until I can find somebody to do something, and I hate asking anybody for the help
yep, I hear
because
you,
you
dude.
feel
It's the
like you're
same.
putting them out. And
Yep,
fucking,
I'm the same way. And they're like, oh, no, we don't mind. You know what, though? But I do mind. So, I
but
don't, I,
they end up do minding. They just won't say anything.
right. Yeah, exactly. So, all right, kids. Well, listen, it's 11 o'clock. Dave and I are going to get the hell out of here. We want to thank you for stopping by, having a listen to the show. We're going to get a little more regular now that the illnesses are all done and all that shit.
I've been
Uh,
regular for a long time.
yeah, I've been
I eat
over
my fiber.
regular for a
I
long
eat my
time.
fiber.
Yeah, you big old
Oh
bowl of
man,
colon blow.
I do. I
Uh,
get raisin bran every morning.
So we want to thank you for stopping by. Go ahead and give us a like, leave a comment if you're so inclined, and subscribe. Or if you're already subscribed, let other people know. We'd appreciate it. And hit that bell notification so you can be told when we do our stuff. And that's every Tuesday at 10 o'clock. So this is the Stupid Show. He's Dave. I'm Kurt. We're stupid. Hey, Dave, get us the fuck out of here, will you?
Google. So long. See you later. Bye bye.
Love you.
Love you too.